Hey everyone, Senraikai here. Today I'm going to be watching the 4th episode of Kanojo Mo Kanojo Season 2. Last episode we got a bit of a fun event going on, the festival, which we brought the whole gang along, and unfortunately some of the gang got lost, but we're doing our best to find them, even though Naoya does get occasionally distracted by helping other random lost girls, which Shino was not a big fan of. Shino also just, I think she broke her sandal at some point, and she had to be carried too. It was a big old thing. But as far as Naoya goes, we got some good clarification on kind of where he stands with Rika for one thing, but also just kind of like getting it's a bit more in depth on his thoughts on the two timing and the motivation behind it and why things are the way they are, and he wants to stop it. Why he does not want to go into three timing and all that. And so it'll be interesting to see how things go. But I think right now we're just trying to find the other girls so we can enjoy the fireworks together. So let's just jump on in and see how that goes. So, 3, 2, 1, play. Oh yeah, I think there was also some talks of kissing. Attempting to get a kiss with Saki. Has not happened yet, though. Yeah, because I think the fireworks already started before we even, ended off the episode. So, definitely on the clock. Not that I have a watch, don't be fooled. She has an idea. We don't know what that is, right? Yeah. Hey, I think I see one of our lost girls. And you can definitely tell she's lost just by looking at her. Even if you had no context of the situation. Is this her idea, just to find him first? Or... Oh, well... Oh, this is a... oh, this is a bit awkward. It took a second for that to sink in, what this means. Because, yeah, the two-timing thing is definitely a secret. And now he's at this festival with another girl. Gotta just play it off as we just, we gotta play it off as if we just coincidentally met each other. But that's not what it looked like, a second ago. So you got a really hard pivot left if you want to make that work. That is actually quite funny. I mean, could you imagine if the whole two-timing thing became common knowledge amongst the schoolmates? It's like, Saki, your boyfriend cheated on you. Like, oh, did you mean Nagisa? Oh, that's not cheating. You just we have an agreement going. That's girlfriend number 2. She cooks for us, so she's under spot. Man, Shino. Whew. So, how do we recover from this? So they were just paused. I did see the cotton candy stand. It is cute though, but that was so unnatural and awkward, but it was great. It's like I could have swore that she was about to run into his arms. But I guess it was just cotton candy this whole time. Well, yeah, that's kind of to be expected. I wonder if that actually managed to fool her or not. She still looked kind of skeptical when we left her. But that's a problem for later. You gonna talk about that idea? Okay. I suppose that's fair enough. How could she not bully this girl so? I mean, you really can't say no to that. Let's focus on those fireworks. God damn it, Saki. At this rate, Nagi's is gonna be the one that kisses him tonight. Oh, hand holding, intense hand holding, and we just skipped right past kissing. But this is definitely a very boyfriend-girlfriend thing to do. Hand holding while watching the fireworks, the Doki Doki. Okay, finger length, laced. I'm not sure I should be watching this. They're even in public, no less. Imagine a classmate walks on this. I know they said it was dark, but you never know. I can't keep up. This is just escalating too quickly. I can't handle it. I'm not really looking at the fireworks now, but... Just both such dorks. Is there a 1 in that firework? Can you do that? There goes my cat. Ugh. He's gonna want let out. I mean, it's not something to apologize for. We all know this is a... We all know what this is. Because even though, you know, Saki and Nagisa are both his girlfriends, one can be officially recognized, whereas the other one's basically treated like a mistress that must be kept secret, you know. So it's definitely never a fair thing. The man, her yukata is so beautiful. Nagisa is definitely worth the trouble. Well, of course. But sometimes in life you gotta take what you can get. Oh, yeah, it's Saki's voice. Finally, she decided to show up. Gotta keep our secrets from girlfriend number 1. Just don't break your sandals. I don't know, wrestling at some point, just... Watching fireworks. Yeah, no kidding. I think we did like 4 or 5 different moves in the span of 30 seconds. Eventually, Naga's like completely off the ground. Could have just said watching fireworks. Make this more difficult than it has to be now, yeah. Kind of story of his life. I'm not sure we're gonna be able to switch moods that quickly. Would a kiss make you feel better? I got some great hand techniques if you're up for it. If we want to create the mood, the first thing we can do is stop yelling. Right now, she doesn't look like a girl that wants a kiss. She looks like a girl that wants to punch. That's a good attitude. Don't concern yourself with others. Do what you want to do. Very aggressive mood setting. Good thing that fireworks last a while. Did she smell another woman on him? I was joking. That's really what it was. Oh, damn. Countless women have been all over him today. The girl has a point. Do you really want to know? That doesn't tell her a lot. Like, you know he wouldn't, like, straight up cheat on you or anything like that, so you know you shouldn't have to worry too much. The man is so against cheating on you that he asked your permission to date a second girl. Which she accepted, yeah. Anyway, let's just watch the fireworks. Even though we don't kiss yet, but you know, it's still slightly different. Shoulder grabbing. Okay, I think we made the mood. Are we actually gonna do it though? They are definitely going slow. We were close. We were close. We didn't go so slow. If anything, smelling Nagisa should turn you on more. Oh no! You blew it, Nagisa. Sucky. You had your chance and you blew it. So, I guess we're just destined to never kiss Saki. Maybe next year. She's got some borderline yandere eyes there. What's his plan? Just bringing snacks or... Okay. Bringing, like... Yeah, the cheap, weak, you know... less cool fireworks. Like sparklers and stuff, probably. Please kiss me while I use a sparkler. It's a thought that counts. We recovered the smile. Good job, Naoya. The more more and more I feel like Nagisa got the better end of this deal. That'll probably change if we get the kiss here, but... A great girl. A lot's happening in this show. Yeah, you're still okay with it. That is quite the question to ask a lady. It is good to get this out there. I don't think she's one to hide her feelings too much. That's... I was gonna say it's a good question, but I guess that's our answer. I mean, yeah. Might as well use them. Okay, not bad, Sparkler. How do you get lonely when you have 2 different people in the house before 3 different people? Yeah, we kind of did talk about that before. And I guess at the end of the day, that's what matters. All true. I do rewatch that episode every once in a while. The first one of season 1. Still one of my favorite episodes, that conversation. And that definitely hasn't changed. It's a great face. I mean, you gotta wear down a girl eventually. I mean, no doubt there, but... Definitely true. And there it goes. Well, we know where we stand then. Definitely could have done worse, that's for sure. Oh, there we go. Definitely gotta protect that smile. Does not look like the kiss is gonna happen, but still overall I think everyone's happy with the events. Did you kiss him? And that's what she's gonna ask, right? Of course we know the answer. We did not. This was a scene from Arrow and Gather would have done a lot more than just kiss during a festival scene. I mean, we hugged. It was nice. That's certainly one way to distract, you know. I wouldn't say nothing happened. It's more to relationship progressing than just kissy time. I mean, she kind of got the short end of the stick overall, but that's kind of sad in and of itself. She even get to play with the fireworks. So. Senpai notices me. Okay, the police sirens. I mean, that could be a light novel title. My own age Sean had unrequited love, so she kidnapped him and became a criminal. I'd read that in a light novel. But yeah, Rika is, as always, a pitiful existence. Wonder if that Hikikomori show has actually had a new episode come out yet. I don't know why the window can't just go over the other window. It's not gonna hurt you. That's still not out yet. That's might not be able to react to it today. I can't decide which of them looks the best in that outfit. Wonder why Shino's the only one that wears pants in that one. I mean, I guess it's just her personal sense of style. There's nothing wrong with it, but... Okay, so we are getting the camping episode. I was... Suck. Uh, what is that face? I want some context on that. But anyway, as I was saying, yeah, I almost commented on it during the opening that... Because we do see a bit in the opening that's like they're camping together, so I was wondering if that was just going to be a just an opening thing, or if it was eventually going to happen, and I think it just got me answered by watching the preview there. But anyway, that was the 4th episode of Kanojo Kanojo Season 2. And definitely a good episode, right? Very much a continuation of the previous episode in pretty much every way. We did get Nagisa to find Naoya first, and a classmate kind of saw it. Luckily, Nagisa, this girl did not worm her way into a monogamous relationship and make it 2-timing. Just, by sheer luck, right? The girl's smart. The girl figures things out. The girl gets herself into good positions. She's got this. So, yeah, she basically pivoted away from Naoya, going from, jumping into his arms and saying, "I missed you. I was sad and lonely. I love you. We've been alone for too long. Let's go find those fireworks and watch them." Instead of doing all that, she's just like, "Yay, cotton candy. I love cotton candy. I want to go get some." Like a young girl might do, right? So she naturally she was a little bit embarrassed doing that, but it was worth it to maintain the secrecy of the relationship. So it was embarrassing, but worth it overall. But yeah, that was a great little scene. Just, I don't know, the look on that unimportant girl's face, just like so taken aback by the whole thing. I wonder how much she was even really convinced. But yeah, it's probably not going to actually be a thing. It's probably not going to come back at all. But if it did end up happening where she starts gossiping like, "Hey, I saw these two at the festival together. They clearly were together, but she pretended not to be. Pretended just to be a cotton candy obsessed girl. Like they were trying, like, so clearly he's secretly cheating on Saki. It's possible that happens in the background. Probably not though. But it did come to my mind as I was watching this scene. But we did have an agreement for if Nagisa finds him first, they hang out together and watch the fireworks. And yeah, they definitely made some real effort to get some intimacy going. Like we had some hand holding, we had like finger laced hand holding. I think he picked her up at a certain point after the lap pillow. Like I don't know, man, it was getting pretty hot and heavy there. Like I wouldn't be surprised if at the end of that Nagisa was pregnant. But so yeah, just that was a fun little scene there. But yeah, in this scene, we're kind of getting even more, clarification on kind of the 2-timing thing and where we all stand, right? So, I mean, what was the biggest takeaway with the whole Nagisa thing, really? I mean, we kind of brought that up with Saki too, is the whole wanting to monopolize him thing, but there's not too much to say there. But yeah, I guess the biggest takeaway is that she doesn't, regret it, and that she, still very much wants to keep moving forward with this. That was, I guess, kind of the biggest takeaway. But eventually Saki did show up, and Nagisa wants to keep that stuff secret. And now he's not good at keeping secrets, so he says enough to get Saki's curiosity, and yeah, she wanted answers. Because I know Saki well enough to know all the things she could have been imagining, right? That was happening there, right? So... No telling. Also, it doesn't help that she smells almost half a dozen women on him. I mean, at least 4 other women on him, right? So like a bloodhound. I was joking because when she was doing the sniffing sniffing animation, my first thought was, she's probably just sniffing some delicious food or something like that. Maybe the cotton candy, I don't know. And then the joking answer also popped in my head that maybe she smells, Nagisa on him or whatever, and it actually went in that direction. Just hilarious. There's not much more to say about it than that, but I found that really funny. Freaking Saki, man. But yeah, she definitely had trouble focusing, and even though at a certain point we did get a mood going, we did go in for the kiss. It just did not end up happening. We did get a very nice intimate hug, so that is something. And I think even more so than Nagisa, we got some good info from Saki on the state of things. Because, Saki, she's not happy about the 2-timing situation, right? I mean, it obviously took a lot of convincing to even get her to agree to it to begin with, right? But at the same time, she loves Naoya and isn't gonna like break up with him over this. So that's kind of how it's always been. It's just been a matter of this is the situation we're in. Everybody pretty much acknowledges that it's not ideal, but it stops anyone from being hurt too much. And I know, yeah, I just had to put it upon myself to succeed in the task of making them all happy with this very unorthodox situation that's not fully satisfying for anybody because they all want to monopolize me. But if I can make them happy in spite of that, which I think I can do, then it's all good. That's kind of where we are. So, yeah, you're never gonna have Saki say that she's happy that he's also dating Nagisa, but she loves Naoya. That hasn't changed. So, and it's not as if that this whole situation doesn't have its fun aspects, right? It's obviously a very chaotic, silly, fun life that we all kind of live together, especially now that she knows they're kind of stirring the pot a bit, but. And she doesn't dislike Nagisa, right? She likes Nagisa and as a friend and all that, and she gets to hang out with her a lot too, even though she doesn't really want Naoya doing kissy and sexy time with her or anything like that, especially if she's not involved. But, but she definitely does, enjoy Nagisa's company and her cooking and hanging out with her and all that good stuff. So it's just a very complicated situation. It's very hard to get any kind of fully straight answer on are you happy about this? But just instinctively, I feel like most girls aren't just going to say, yep, I'm so glad you're two-timing me. But yeah, basically everyone's, content with the situation and just having faith in Naoya to make the most of it, make them all happy with this situation. It's pretty much, we're overall where we stand. If I was to try to summarize it, But we did break out the sparklers, had some fun with them. At a certain point, just Saki goes crazy with them because she found out that no kissy time happened. So, and that's apparently where she considers relationship progress to be at. I know it's a pretty tangible, easy to understand representation of relationship progress. So, so I can see why you might want that to happen. But I think things are fine. Things are moving forward. I think we had a very nice hug. It's okay, they're all in high school still. You don't have to rush it too much, and because at a certain point, Saki even said, "Now, I pretty much have faith that you love me. You'll continue to love me, and as long as that's the case, there's no real need to rush it. Naoya's not gonna break up with Saki and have a monogamous relationship with not Nagisa. That's not gonna happen. So, there's no reason to rush things. Is kind of what I'm trying to say." I know why, from Shino's perspective, she wants that because she doesn't want the two-timing thing to happen to begin with, and the more Saki can gain points and get ahead, if you want to describe it that way, the better chance she has of kicking Nagisa out of it and it just being him and Saki. I know that's how she sees it, but that's just not going to happen. The show can't lose its premise like that, so. But yeah, it was a good episode. I mean, I still feel bad for Rika. She wasn't even there for the firework fun. She's such a outcast of the cast, funnily enough. Because I have commented before that I think Rika's my favorite character. I think part of it is just because she's kind of the underdog, right? Saki and Nagisa, somewhat Shino as well. They kind of get everything handed to them from Naoya, right? Naoya begged Saki to, basically he confessed to her multiple times over the course of a long time before she even became his girlfriend, right? So she didn't really do anything on that part. And then Nagisa, she put in some work, obviously to be able to earn her place as number 2 in that two-timing relationship, right? And Shino, she's not actually in the relationship itself, but she just pretty much said, "I'm going to live with you," and he just accepted it, right? So if you take that into two different pathways, becoming one of the girlfriends and living with them, Rika wants both of those things and has neither of them, despite working very hard, doing her best, being this popular, YouTuber, and having, encouragement from her little sister. She works really hard to try to get any of those things, but she's not allowed to live with them. She just lives in the tents, trying to make content out of all of that. Try to do that portable toilet thing outside a certain point. She just works so hard. and she's like so far really hasn't gotten much out of it. Like that was really cemented with this episode where she was clearly satisfied with the way things went, even though she didn't get much out of it at all compared to the other three. But, especially Saki Saki Nagisa, more to the point. Like, just Rika is very much the underdog in every kind of sense of the word, and she tries so hard. So I think that does give her a couple extra points in my book as far as favorability rating. So I guess if that doesn't do anything for you, you might not see her, as one of the... She might be at the bottom for you if that doesn't give you points with her at all, But for me, that does a lot, personally. But... just because I see the three of the girls hanging out with Naoi, having a good time, and just Rika's not there, and just poor Rika, man. So I just wanted to point that out real quick near the end of the episode before I forgot, because I just want to try to somewhat clarify my position on Rika as a character, because she is kind of the, the punching bag practically of the show. But I hope things will look up for her at some point. Because I don't want it just to be the, Rika pity show for the whole show. So hopefully things progressively get better. I mean, they haven't too much yet, but Rika hasn't given up hope. We had that great shit-eating grin from her near the end of the episode, so she has faith that things will get better. So hopefully they will. Hopefully they will. And that's pretty much the gist of everything I wanted to say on the episode. Since we have had a lot of relationship talk in these past two episodes, I do feel like next episode, especially because I did see the preview and we are going to have the camping episode, it's going to be a bit more of a chill, laid back, just having fun episode rather than all this relationship talk, which can be, because at the end of the day, this is a comedy show, a silly comedy show. So if you do have a lot of this, serious relationship talk and all that, you generally do want to have that break from it, more silly, fun break from it. So I definitely do expect that next episode, which should be a lot of fun. So yeah, thank you for watching and hope to see you in the next video. Until then, bye-bye.